Hello everyone, welcome to economics video where we're now looking at the free market economy, discussing the advantages and disadvantages of having the free market system. So the first advantage that we have to talk about efficiency. Free market economy encourage competition, leading to increased efficiency as business strive to provide goods and services more effectively to attract our customers. So from the characteristics of the free market system, we have been talking about competition, which is one of the core characteristics of what makes up the free market system, whereby we're looking company competing against each other. So there's the issue for striving for efficiency, we have the issue of productive efficiency, the issue of X efficiency, the issue of allocative efficiency, for them to able to attract customers and provide better goods and services. That's a very good advantage of having a free market system. And there's also innovation. The profit motive in a free market spurs innovation as businesses seek to differentiate themselves and gain a competitive edge. So innovation is the one that separates entrepreneurs from the rest of other entrepreneurs that are existing in the economy, because with innovation and the issue of the drive for profit motive, which is the main agenda of forming a business in a free market system, that engages that seeks to differentiate certain companies, because being unique and different in terms of entrepreneurship or delivering a particular service better than the other competitor, that's what makes you be able to attain the profit motive characteristics, the profit motive advantage. So we are looking at innovation being the key driver of the free market system. Then we have consumer choice. We have what we call consumer sovereignty, which means consumers have a wide range of goods to choose from, and they are not supposed to buy any product. They have a better choice of which product they want to buy. So allowing them to select from various products based on personal preference and taste. You know what their preference and taste and needs, differentiating from the specific needs, the needs that you want to satisfy. So if we are going to go to talk about going back to business studies, we have the Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs, whereby needs were being differentiated according to psychological basic needs, and until we reach the top up of the pyramid, where we are having different needs such as self-actualization needs. So we have to consider that there is greater consumer choice in a free market system, because consumers have a wide range of products to choose from, because they have different preferences. They have particular service that they might need. That's issue of preferences. How would it differ from one consumer to another? Then we have economic growth, because we are talking about the freedom of freely entering, exiting in a free market system allows them economy to grow, because that increases aggregate demand. Looking at the proponent argument that free market fosters economic growth by providing incentive for investment and entrepreneurship, leading to overall prosperity. The incentive for investment coming from the fact that there's no control on industries in the free market system. So that allows factors of production to freely move the most productive sector of the economy, that spurs economic growth, and thus provides the incentive for them to invest. The margin of propensity to invest is going to increase in this instance. Then we have adaptability. Free market economy are often adaptable to changes. Because they're searching for new ideas. We're talking about innovation. Innovation is about continuing to find more information, new ways of presenting things. Means consumers, the shift in consumer demands and technology, as business can quickly adjust their strategies to meet evolving market conditions. Because you have seen what has happened to the dot-com crash up to the 21st century, how businesses be modernized in a free market system, whereby they have to adapt to certain changes in technology and fashion and consumer demand, because once they do not follow those trends, they're not going to survive in a free market system. Then we have the disadvantages. Let's talk about inequality. Critics argue that free markets can lead to income inequality, because the rich become much more rich and the poor become much more poor, and the gap is widening, because the rich families send their children to richer schools and they get better paying jobs, while the poor send their children to poor schools and they get poor paying jobs. That's creating the gap, that's widening the gap. That's why there's inequality, as those with resources can accumulate wealth more easily, leaving others at a disadvantage. That's the issue of inequality. Then we have externalities. This is one of the most important things that is being talked about in the media, the issue of externalities. We are talking about if you are having unregulated markets, may result in negative externalities as pollution, resource depletion, land degradation, as they may not bear the full cost of their action, impacting society and the environment. Because negative externalities affect the well-being of people. And negative externalities are looking at the exhaustion or the uh, exhaustion of certain minerals and the depletion of resources, whereby there's going to burden future generation because they're not going to fully benefit. Look at the idea of we're talking about pollution. If you have industries that are setting up business and polluting environment at a larger cost, what more if we are going to continue to do that into the future? They are going to continue to cause more pollution in the environment, which is very disadvantageous to the economy. That is a huge disadvantage, negative externalities. Then you have market failure. You know what market failure is. It denotes a situation whereby a free market economy has failed to efficiently allocate resources which are socially desirable with a social benefit to the people. So in certain situation, because they leave those products because they don't have a market value, so that's market failure. In certain situation, the market may fail to allocate resources efficiently, especially areas where they are public goods or natural monopolies. Because natural monopolies, as you know, they don't have any competition. They are very they're those industries which are very difficult for small business to start them because they require a lot of capital. But when you talk about public goods, these are goods which are promote what you call a free rider problem, whereby free market economy don't want to provide public goods which has benefits everyone. Uh, they have a public benefit, so they don't provide those goods. So them failure to provide those goods, that's what we call market failure, because they're failing to provide goods which have a social benefit to the citizens of the country. Then have cyclical instability. Um, Free markets can experience economic cycles with period of boom and bust leading to unemployment, economic downturns. That's economic instability or cyclical instability, whereby that freedom of allowing individuals to freely enter and freely exit whenever they want. It causes those boom by cycles, whereby there's a boom in the past, whereby economic cycles will be experiencing the downturn. That's the issue of having that freedom of freely allowing people to start business, freely allowing to close business. That's causing leading to unemployment and economic downturns, which is very disadvantageous for the economy. Then lack of social safety nets. Some argue that free markets may not adequately address social needs. For sure, they don't adequately sort of provide social needs because they have a profit motive at the heartbeat of their operations. And without government intervention, there may be insufficient support of vulnerable populations. And that's the truth of capitalism. The idea that they start their business but they lack the social safety nets of protecting, addressing social needs, whereby they cause pollution, they do not address the social needs, or they don't even they set up businesses, they don't give back, they don't do the trickle down effect of making sure that their income they give help up the disadvantaged in community. So some of the problems that a society is facing. Which leave the society vulnerable if the government doesn't intervene. So there's need for government intervention. So to summarize, the advantages and disadvantages of a free market system is that in practice, many economics are a mix of free market elements and government intervention to address some of the perceived shortcomings of a purely free market economy. The debate over the ideal economic system continues, taking into account these advantages and disadvantages. So you have to know that there's no country that is purely a free market economy, because already there are many shortcomings that we cannot operate in a purely free market economy. That's why it's still debatable up to now. That's why they are using the mixed economy, whereby you have to look at the free market and also the government intervention. So we are going to be looking at our next video, which is the command system or the placental planned economy. So stay tuned for that video. I thank you.